Hello, hello, and welcome back for another episode on Ripples by Gia. I am your host, Gia. If this is your first time tuning in, welcome. On this platform, we talk all about the highest consciousness and how to land it in your vessel, your portal, your body. And today, I actually want to talk about the body and how our suppressed emotions will sneak up on us no matter what. And we are suppressing emotions that we are not even aware of. Okay. I've made multiple videos in the past talking about how emotions can really run the show for us. Sometimes, and how not to be emotionally driven, because again, when you're supercharged with energy and emotions, you're often going to make a very, very impulsive choice and decision for yourself that may not result how you want it to. Okay. And the reason why I'm making a whole, I think episode on this, because once again, I feel like these are the gray areas of just self-awareness, evolution, spiritual, whatever your label is here, that often get missed. And we can get hung up in these gray spaces for a very long time because even though our spirit is aware, our body and mind is still craving the logic. It's still craving the evidence. It wants to make sense of things. And this is why I'm here recording this because I want to help you make sense of this. Okay? So you've probably seen many posts online, many videos, podcasts talking about suppressed energy in organs and how, it can manifest into illnesses. It can really hijack your time, honestly, your time and energy if you don't express your emotions authentically. But here's the other part to this, okay? For a very long time, and especially the ones that are, I'm going to say, are choosing a path to evolve. And I think for just to keep things simple, we'll just call them the awakened ones because I don't want to get caught up in a lot of words here, but the ones who are choosing evolution, growth, that are truth seekers on this planet, that are the awakened ones or are on the journey to be awakened, they're always going to choose to be the higher person, okay? To be the bigger person in the picture. And by higher person, I mean like connect into their highest consciousness and stream and choose love and light, choose forgiveness, choose surrender, and just choose to walk away and not give energy to things and people and scenarios. But what no one talks about is that's also you suppressing your emotion. If someone's really freaking pissing you off and you're like, you know what? I don't want to give you any energy. I'm going to ignore you. I'm going to walk away. Whatever. Have a great day. You're not my problem. Okay. You came to that conclusion of this person being not kind is because you felt anger or you felt disturbed or you felt an emotion that was uncomfortable, that was not love of light. And you chose to just stay in your lane, be love and light, and just disregard that emotion that came up associated to the situation or person. That is also suppression. So when you're constantly choosing the high road, you're suppressing these emotions. Well, being the bigger person will always feel appropriate because why waste energy and time in argument, convincing yourself, all of that? Later on, you'll find, and this happens all the time when you've chosen the high road, the next day or next hour, even, you may feel more tired. You may feel more angry or more rage, or you may just feel more gut issues. You may feel more disturbed with your sleep patterns, right? It's because that energy you chose not to engage with, that you just went, oh, you know what? I don't want to get upset at this. I'm going to choose the high road. It's still in your body. You still have to push it out because energy never dies. Energy is meant to be transmuted. Okay. So here's what I'm here to remind you. When someone or something or a situation or a place is really ticking you off, I want you to respond, not react, be impulsive, but I want you to respond. If you are getting upset, please get upset. You don't have to yell and scream or fight them or even interact with them, but get upset. Be pissed about it. Be pissed about it. Don't just be like, "Oh, I don't fuck with this energy, like whatever. I'm just gonna go talk to my trees and whatever." You're still suppressing it. Okay? Because what I've seen in my client work and with myself personally too, yes, you get all the physical symptoms, the gut, the headaches, tiredness, muscle stiffness, all of that as well. You start getting wacky dreams, okay? Like violent dreams sometimes. You start getting dreams of like you losing teeth, your hair falling out, like weird dreams. And you're like, I don't understand this. Is this a sign? Like, what am I doing? Like, what's going on? It's literally that energy, and subconsciously, what you've pushed back is trying to come out. And also, this is energy. Let's just say you're really good at energy management. You don't get tired. You don't feel fatigued. You're physically doing great. You're mentally doing great. You're not having any dreams. Nothing's going on. Okay, all of a sudden, you're experiencing money loss. You're experiencing more turmoil in your relationships because that energy is going to find ways to reroute and come back until you have transmuted it. And if you've noticed, individuals that always choose the high road experience a lot of financial loss as well. Sometimes, not always. It's because you're constantly suppressing what needs to be addressed, which is your anger, your rage, all of that. So I recommend when you feel upset or rage, you respond to it. Not just acknowledge it, like, oh, I'm mad, I'm angry. You go, no, fuck this shit. This shit's really fucking pissing me off. I want to punch someone in the fucking face. And I want you to go home and punch that pillow. I want you to address it because if you don't, it will linger. It will linger. It will smell. It will, like I said, financial loss, physical symptoms, dreams. That energy will linger and you will feel it. So open your throat chakra and let it out. Use your body, move, dance, punch pillows, scream into pillows, whatever it is. But choosing to be the bigger person all the time is exhausting you and it's costing you. And these are the gray spaces I feel like are never being addressed in the spiritual community because you never want to look bad. Who cares what you look like? Honestly, who cares? You want to evolve and you want to be your authentic self, but you're not allowing emotions to come out because you fear the look or the appearance or how you may come off. That is not authentic. That is you faking a persona, which is actually delaying you in your evolution. It is not doing you any good. So respond to all your emotions. Even when you decide to be the bigger person and you walk away, and then be like, fuck, I'm pissed, and punch your pillows and scream, whatever you need to do. Okay. Because if not addressed, it will reroute itself back to you in a different way, in a different manner, and it's not going to be pleasant. Being authentic, being yourself is not going to happen unless you are fully yourself in every moment in time and shape and size and layer and everything. Sometimes you're mad, sometimes you're happy, sometimes you're upset, sometimes you're toxic, whatever. It's knowing that you're always home in your body and you can always come back to it. Go punch your pillows, come back. You're fine. You did not mess up your evolution. You're not a bad person. You're not being perceived as cruel, nothing. And that is my sweet reminder of today. Yes, be the bigger person, be the kindest person in the room, but respond to yourself. Respond to your emotions and be you. Be you in every scenario. I love you all so much. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm very grateful. Please do like, share, subscribe. You can find me on all platforms. Everything's linked below in the description box. If you enjoyed this topic, you want to dive deeper, you want a different topic, please leave me a comment. I love when you guys leave me a comment, because trust me, I do make videos on them. I do take suggestions and I act on them. Well, thank you so much for joining me on a very, very rainy Sunday here. I hope you're having a fabulous day so far. Keep thriving. We came here to thrive, not just to survive. Take care.